Well, good afternoon, everybody. A disappointing result here in Exeter, and I'm joined by Port Vale manager John Askey. John, the start wasn't great, and we never really got going there, did we?
No, it was a poor game today. As I say, with all the euphoria that's been going on, it's been brought us back down to earth, and hopefully we can learn from today.
It's our first defeat on our travels since February, so the results have been positive the past few weeks, but it just highlights perhaps that work still needs to be done in certain areas with this team.
Yeah, it's say sometimes you learn more in defeat than what you do when you're winning. Today there's a lot to learn from, and we just weren't at it right from the off. Obviously disappointed with the penalty decision so early on, and it was a dubious decision, and that knocks you. But you got to respond, and we just didn't win enough set and ball. We didn't play. We have been playing. They didn't enable us to press them, because they just, every time they got it, they lumped it forward, and it was all about winning set and ball today, and having the guts to get on the ball and play.
Let's just talk about that penalty decision there for a minute. Obviously, it's a disappointing performance, and the result's not all based down on that penalty decision. But it must have been so frustrating to see the referee give that so early on for what seemed a very, very light challenge.
Yeah, obviously. We've seen them just in my short time, that some of the decisions have been woeful, and that was. And then he lost control of the game, and it became very scrappy. And maybe again it probably played into their hands. But there's going to be games like that, and that's when you stand up and be counted. And if you're not playing particularly well, you've got to do the other side of the game. And we didn't have enough who were able to do that today.
And you can't really argue with that second goal there. Perhaps given too much space to spin and turn like that, but it's still a quality finish at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was a great finish, but like you say, he was obviously given too much time, and you can't do that. It was a great finish, but then that virtually killed the game so early in the second half, and again we couldn't respond.
I just spoke to Crooksy there and said about how important is it to keep your arms around the players and keep level head in this sort of situation. Yeah, it's a loss on the road, but looking back on the past results that we've had, the form is there, and it's important to, as you said, remain level headed and not get too clouded by this result.
No, it's a disappointment today, and like I've said to the players, over the last few weeks they've given me everything, and the club everything that they've got. They've worked really hard, and we're hoping now that that's just a blip. You can't be too hard on them because they've done so well. They've got to learn from today, and hopefully they will, and just make sure it doesn't happen again.
With Stevenage and MK Dons coming up over the Easter weekend, is it nice to sort of get those two games in nice and quickly after a result like this, and you've got the week to prepare for Stevenage as well, haven't you?
I'll let you know after the results. Obviously, if the two losses, then no. But no, we've been doing well at home, and in front of the home crowd. Hopefully, we get a decent turnout, and put on a performance like we've been showing. We've got to do that from now until the end of the season. Now we've got to not let it slide. We've got to keep working and prepare. Players have got to prepare for next season.
Just reflecting on the past few weeks of results that we've had, it shows that today, you can't win every game, but there still is potential in this team to pull results out the bag and give their all for this club. Yeah,
they have shown that, but you're only as good as your last game, and today wasn't good enough, and so you go again. It's no use thinking because you played well the previous week it's going to happen again. You have to do the horrible things, and too many of us didn't today, and we're after winners, and we're after people who want to win every week. You can't just turn up and expect it to happen. So we'll have a good look at the game and see where we can improve, and hopefully do so against Stevenage.
And as you said in your press conference this week, it's not just about the players putting in a performance to end the season on a high. They're playing for their contracts for next season as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and not just with us, but every time they play, you want to do your best, and you want to perform. I've not come across a player yet who hasn't wanted to play well. Sometimes they've got to look at themselves and think, did I put enough in today? Why haven't I put enough in if that was the case? a lot of it's mental attitude, and it wasn't right today.
And just finally, a quick note on the fans there. 270 fans making the 400-mile round trip today. And we've always got a good following, the Port Vale fans, haven't we? And they certainly turn up in their numbers for us.
They do, and they always support us as well. I'm really disappointed. You know, they've turned up, and it's been a damp squid today. And, they deserve better than that. And it'll be a long journey home. So, obviously, I'm, disappointed for them. But hopefully we can give them something to shout about in the next few weeks.